So I'm recording this session, guys. Okay, if you have any doubts, please drop it in the chat box. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So the guys, first of all, projects. Okay. So first of all, project. So we are giving some case study, guys. Based on the case study, we are giving some questions to you. Okay. So first of all, if any case study you got, just you do the breakdown of that case study. Okay. So first of all, you understand that case study, and after that, you break down that case study. Okay. Then only you got some idea about of that project and everything. Okay. So first of all, the case study that here you can see that Mr. Anthony, he's in a prosperous NRI. Okay, he's a, one of the NRI and he's a non-resident in India. Okay, basically he wants to develop a website. Okay, so he want to basically develop a website. He devoted to the fashion industry. Okay, so mainly he focus in that his website, he want to sell some products like nothing but like an accessories and apparels, nothing but like a cloths. Okay. So he want to sell some products like this type of products. Okay. So he has to collaborate with his on that application with Mr. Bhaskar and Kathy and Mr. Donomic. So this type of persons he just collaborate with and just nothing but like an just collaborate to explain this one. Okay. The website should be easy to navigate. So he just want to some specific needs of his explaining. Nothing but like how it will be looks like easy to navigate. Okay, and I have to competitor look. That means like in a high level look. Nothing but like in a fashion. It's if any person it will be see that website and everything. So if any that it's he expecting like in a high level look. Okay, and that process payment is quickly. Why he is like it's an international he is doing like in a selling all the products, right? So that payments are quickly like if any other countries also they're using, right? So this one also he needed. Okay, so this type of things he needed. Okay, so these are all the three these are all the that main mottos of this application, guys. He asking like that. Okay. So upon that looking of that papers that Mr. Anthony has to understand Miss Kathy has an already that a similar application he already he has in some similar application. Okay, but and as that sales are discriminately declining. Okay, but that Kathy, okay, so that Mr. Anthony has to take in that duty of improving that application. Okay, the timeline of the project is 18 months he is given with it, and 1 crore of the budget he is giving to us. So this is the case study, guys, and whatever the problems he is facing, I mean like Miss Kathy, she is facing some problems in this particular application, right? So that is nothing but like a lack of knowledge of fashions of that customers. Okay, that is a one of the thing, and lack of the customers reach. That is also one of the current problems they are facing, Miss Kathy. Okay, so so looking at current problems, Mr. Anthony has team pulled on that board. Okay, so this is the current problems Miss Kathy is facing. So he want to solve that problems and everything also. So the next he want to just maintain like what are the stakeholders and everything. So here you can see that the stakeholders. So Mr. Anthony company Nova Crop onsite team. This is onsite team company has. Okay, guys. So Mr. Phillips, he's a project head. Okay, and Mr. Walter White, he's in a committee member, and another committee members also will be there. Miss Ruby and Miss Strina, these are all the committee members. Okay, Mr. Phillips is a project head, guys. Okay, and one more thing, Mr. Anthony outsourced this project to that company. The name is Adono. Okay, Adono Offshore Team. So we are giving a project here like that Mr. Project delivery head is a Mr. John. Okay, delivery head is a Mr. John. So Miss Anna is a project manager. Okay, Miss Kashi is a senior Java developer, and Miss Rona and Mr. Sushank, something like Miss Vivian. So these are all the remaining developers, guys. Okay, these are the remaining developers, and Mr. Mike is a network admin, and Mr. John is in a database admin, and Jason and Mr. Neff is a testers. Both are the testers. Okay, and you just an acting as like a business analyst here. Okay, just assume. So these are all the stakeholders we are taking here. Okay, so while going to the project, now here I can see. So in that earlier I told you, like if any case study we are taking, okay, the decoding of the case study is mostly important, guys. Okay, the decode of the case study. So first of all, we want to see that project idea. Okay. So the project idea is what? Like to develop a website devoted to that fashion with that focus on high-end apparels of and accessories. Nothing but like clothes and accessories. So that is the main thing here. And current needs to easy to navigate. That main motto of this application is to easy to navigate. Okay. Nothing but like an is a friendly application. Like okay. And one more thing, have a contemporary look. That is nothing but like a high level look he is expecting here for this application. Okay. And the process payments quickly also. So that is an international project, right? So that's why he want to he want to explain for example like he want to use that international payments also, but that quickly payments he expecting. Okay. So this is a similar project, guys. Okay. This is a similar project. Whatever we are giving in this caption project, that is not a project. So this is a similar project only. Okay. We are giving here. So the next one is the overview of the projects. Overview of the projects that must nothing but like it is an e-commerce based project. We know. Okay. So there is an existing application present, but that current project would like to that inputs from that current one and work on from that new one. So whatever that already the current one will be there, right? We are just taking that input from that one and we are working on that new one. Okay. So the current problems we know we are already discussed, like can a decline that the sales and everything non-user friendly, and one more thing that persons will not reach on that particular whatever that accessories and something like clothes and everything, and something lack of no, lack of knowledge on that particular customers like that. Okay. And unable to use competition. Okay. This type of things we are facing in that current problems we are mentioned here. Okay. So we know the team and whatever the things also now we got some idea. So we are going to that yeah. Now we can see that questions, what type of questions we are giving here. So we will give you some guidelines how to prepare that one. Okay. So you only work on that project, guys. Just we are giving some guidelines how it will be how it will be work and everything. So you just need to write all those questions answers. Okay. So now we can see the uh, first question, guys. Okay. Prepare BPM, business processing model. So initially we are preparing the business processing model, guys. That is a very important. Okay. So in that business processing model undercover like a, so it will represents like a goal. So what is the goal of that project? Okay. And what are the inputs? So whatever we are giving to that inputs to that project, resources, what are the resources are required for this project? So whatever the outputs will come. Okay. So what are the activities will be there on that particular project? So how much value it will be increased in that market and everything. So this type of things we are discussing in this BPM, business processing model. Okay. So this type of things we are discussing here. So first of all, goal to bridge the gap between the buyers and sellers. Nothing but like who are the selling of the products and who are the customers and everything. So nowadays there is no applications and everything. So in that earlier they are going to like a simply stores and everything. They buy some products and accessories and everything, right? So once we introduce this application, that gap between the buyers and sellers, they will easy to buy that products and everything, right? So that's why that is our main goal to grab that customers. Okay. So, so that's why we have built this application. So that is one of the main goal here. Okay. And the next thing is inputs, whatever the inputs, customers data, okay, and marketing campaigns and trained employees for this project. So this is a very very important things. We are giving some inputs for this project, guys. Okay. And resources, warehouses, softwares, and office space. So that is a very very important, right? For this, these are this type of resources. And human resources. Okay, resources means it lot of comes softwares and who are that human resources are working in this application. Okay, what type of softwares, what type of hardwares, office spaces. Okay, how much time it will be, but budget and time, something like that. We are this all under cover with that particular resources, guys. Okay, what type of resources we need? You need to write that resources here. Okay, so the next thing is an outputs. So sales revenue, efficiency, occurrence, this type of things. How much output will come? Okay, you just need to write that outputs. Okay, and that next one is an activities. So what type of activities? So while working in this application, so excellent customer services. Okay, and uh, partner with the leading brands. Okay, so what type of new brands, each and everything, and that in that application also you need to write that activities. Okay, so what type of activities will be there? You need to write that activities, guys. Okay, and value. So wide range customer satisfaction. Okay, it will be expand the wide range of that application. Okay, and the customer satisfaction is also mostly important. Okay, and a lot of things. So we need to give like a lot of collections also. It will be more satisfaction, right, customers. So that is the one of the value of that project. Okay, so this is the prepared to that business processing model, guys. So this is the first question. What I'm explaining is just to analyze of your project, and you need to write that all those things. Okay, so this is the first question. So I will go to that next question. Guys, if any doubts, please drop it in the chat box. Okay. So the next question is, guys, so if any project initially we are taking, definitely we are doing that analysis. Okay, lot of analysis we are doing, like nothing but like a gap analysis, SWOT analysis, and enterprises analysis. Okay, this type of lot of analysis will be there. Okay, so please go through that. So lot of analysis we are doing. So one of the analysis we are discussing here. So please, this is the second question, guys. So please do another SWOT analysis on the project. Yes, exactly. So this is a similar project. So whatever you have, and you got a project in that capstones, that project only you need to work on that. Just we are explaining how to write that every question and everything, how to understand that project. Okay. So this type of things here we are explaining to you. Okay. Yeah. Fine. So that next one is a SWOT analysis. If any project we are doing like nothing but like in a project, see in that real time also we are doing, if any business will starts or anything, definitely we are seeing that SWOT analysis. Okay. So SWOT analysis is nothing but like in strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats. Okay. So strengths and opportunities and weaknesses and threats. We are divided into the four parts, right? So the strengths. So strengths is nothing but like whatever the strengths of the project. So nothing but like a strong brand recognition. That is a one of the strength. So who are working on that application, that company recognition also, how much value it will be there. Okay, reputation in that online fashion. Okay, how much products quality we are sending to that through that online application. So this type of things we call it as in strengths of that application, guys. Okay. And the next one is in weaknesses. So weaknesses is nothing but like it will becomes like internally will come. Okay, internally will come that weaknesses. So nothing but like dependencies on that external vendors, supply chain. That is a one of the weakness, and inventory management issues. That is a one of that. That is a one of the weaknesses. Okay. Maybe it will come like some technical issues. Okay. And one more thing, like if any do the payments and everything. Okay. That is a one of the technical issue. Maybe there unfortunately they want to I mean like whatever we deliver the product, right? So they're not impressed on that product. They want to back to that delivery, right? So whatever the word I want, that what I was missing. Okay, they want to remove, I mean, like retake that back of that particular product and everything. So that time, whatever we do that payment, right? So that payment maybe 3 or 4 days. Okay, they will again resend that some amount, right? So it will take like a 3 to 4 days. That is a one of the weakness of our application because we are using the like a third party things, right? So that's why. So that these are all the comes with that weaknesses, guys. Okay. So the next thing is opportunities. So opportunities to expand that new products, new companies, and you can expand that in that market also in that worldwide also you can need to expand your business. That is a good opportunity. And if you want to add that new products also in that market, it will be expanded. Okay, that we call it as an opportunities, guys. Okay. And that next one is a threats. The threats means it will come like an externally, guys. Okay, economic downs, and that competitors will come. Okay, changes in that customer spending habits. That is a one of the threats. And one more thing like any competitors also will come. And one more thing like if any cyber security issues will come. Okay, they're hacking something like that. So that is a one of the threats. And sometimes if any policies will be changed, okay, so economically we are down on the time. So some policies that changes will come that time also. This is a one of that threats will come. Okay, this is the difference between that weaknesses and threats. Weaknesses internally will come, but the threats will come externally. If any weaknesses will be there to overcome just we find that weaknesses, and we just definitely solve that weaknesses. Okay, this type of things here we are discussing in this SWOT analysis, guys. So the next question is, this is one of the feasibility study. In that initial stage, we are definitely do that feasibility study, guys. So that is it. So feasibility study means, so if any project we are taking, okay, so the technical technology wise, it is a feasibility or not, hardware wise, software wise. So whatever we are taking the budget and time frame, how many technologies we are purchased and everything, which is the feasibility or not, hardware, softwares, resources wise, how many man hours we are required, how many softwares are required, each and everything. So here we just feasibility or not we are checking, and we are mentioned here, guys, simply. Okay. So technologies wise, based on that database servers, payment gateways, securities, and APIs. Okay. This type of things we purchased and everything, right? So that is a technology wise, this type of things we needed. Okay. So if you don't have an idea, please research on that. Okay. The research is very, very important, guys. Okay. So that hardware, based on strong storage and backup systems and network infrastructures. So this type of things. Okay. This type of things in hardware. Okay. So based on your project, whatever that technologies, hardwares, and what type of softwares you are using in your application. So you just keep it mentioned here, guys. Okay. And types of softwares also. Okay. So the next one is the resources, project management team. Okay, project management team like a business analyst, software developers. Okay, so something a lot of network admin, database admin, testers, lot of resources will come. Okay, so whatever the resources who are working in that for application, like a human resources, you need to mention here, guys. Okay, and budget. So various costs involved, such as like a development cost or hardware cost, you need to mention. So for this application, we are mentioned, I think, 1 crore. So based on that 1 crore, you need to prepare like each and everything, how it will comes and everything. Okay, so please mention here, guys. And the next one is a time frame. So based on that resources, you need to, I mean, how much time it will become. So they're giving like an 18 months, right? Based on that resources, you need to prepare like a gang chart and everything. So then you got some idea about of that. So here you need to give that how much time frame you're giving for that application. Guys, I think some persons are newly joined for that session. So please mute yourself. Okay. So next we will go to that next question, that is a uh, yeah, gap analysis. So now you can see that gap analysis. This is also one of the analysis we are doing in that initial stage of the project, guys. So the gap analysis is nothing but like it's a whatever that current state will be there. So how it will be go to the desired state? Nothing but like an as is to be state. Okay. So current state means nothing but like exactly where we can stay. Okay. So establish an online fashion and lifestyle platform with that wide range of the products and seamless shopping experience. So that is one of the current stage, and that the dependencies on external vendors of the product supplies. Okay. And limited control over the product quality. So this type of the current states. And what are the desired states? What we need for that? Increase the control over the product quality through that strategic partnerships and something with that select branded and designs. Lot of brands will be there, right, to increase all that qualities and everything, guys. And expansion into that new products categories in that unmarket. So in that market also we need to expand more the products. Okay. And we need to increase the quality and everything. Okay. And through that online also we need to increase the quality, then only they easily buy that products. Okay, whatever they're giving the ratings and everything, so we understand. Okay. Continued investment in emerging technologies to enhance the customer experience. So that is a one of that desired state. I mean, like a to be state. Improve operational efficiency and profitability, like through the cost reductions. Okay. So this type of things initially we're doing like a high level gap analysis, guys. So where we can see that gap analysis are all with things like a to be state. I mean, like as a state and to be state, it's a nothing but like a high level things we are discussing here. So, okay. So the next one is the prepare risk analysis. So if any risk nothing but like to identify if any gaps will come or anything, we just identify that risk. Okay. So here that risk analysis means like a internal risks or external risks or BA risks or project based risks also we got a lot of risks. Okay. So internal risk means like dependent on external vendors for the product supply chain management, like in that inventory. Okay. That we call it as an internal risks. Okay. High operating expensive due to that investments in the technology and marketing. So this type of that internal risks, and external risks mean like in competition. So here we are giving some instances competition for the online fashion and a lifestyle platform in India. So that is one external risk, right? And if any suddenly government policies will be changed, okay, in the earlier I told you, right? So this is an external risk in the e-commerce industry. Okay, if any policies will be changed, it will be affected on that share marketing, something like that. So immediately our project also we got some risks. Okay. So BA risks, so incomplete requirements, okay, improper requirements we are taking. So that is one of the risks domain wise, and change in that requirements. If any change request will come also, that is a one of the BA risks, guys. Okay. And that project based risks, like a scope risks. Okay. So if any project within the scope only, we just need to complete that one within the budget, within the scope. I mean, like within the budget, within the time we are not complete that project, it will be automatically scope creep, right? So that is one of the risks. And that the stakeholder risks, lack of stakeholders are involvement, lack of users involvement in this application. So this nothing but like in a project based risks, guys. So this type of risk we are analyzing here in that initial stage. Okay. So the next one is in a prepare RSCA matrix, guys. So here stakeholder analysis also we are doing here. So whatever the we identify the stakeholders, okay. So we just list of them by using the RSCA matrix. We just who is a responsible, who is an accountable, or who is a informed. We just identify them here, guys. So here we just mention that a name of that particular designations and a particular person resources names and who is responsible. So in this format only, you need to prepare that RSA matrix, guys. Okay, randomly you give that names and everything. Okay, don't worry about of that. Okay, so RSA matrix and who are the responsible, who is an accountable, who is a confirm, a consulted, and who is informed. Okay, and that person's designations and that person's details also we need to give it here. So this is called an RSA matrix. You need to identify all those persons. Okay. So the prepare, sorry. So prepare a business case document. So business case document, we need to prepare the business case document, guys. In this business case document, what we are discussing. So why this project initiated? So you need to write it. Why the project is initiated? What are the current problems we are facing? So that earlier we are discussing. What are the current problems is will be there. So you need to write that current problems. Okay, with this project, how many problems could be solved? Okay, how many problems could be solved also you need to mention here. Okay, related to your project. So what are the resources are required? Okay, what are the lot of resources will be there? You need to write all that resources, human resources also, software, hardware, something like that. Okay, you need to write that all the resources, guys, here. And next one is the how much organizational change yeah, okay, change is required to adopt that new technologies. That is also you need to write. Okay, and what is the time frame to recover that rate of return on investment? How much it will be recover? So whatever the time we are time frame we are giving to recover that return on investment, how it will be returned from that whatever we are giving that one. So how much return we are getting? So that is also you need to write. So how to identify the stakeholders as in the earlier we are discussing here. You need to write that stakeholder identification also here. So in this business case document, you need to write all these question answers. Okay. So the next one is in a SDLC methodologies. Write about like an SDS methodologies here. So first of all, SDLC. So SDLC is nothing but like a software development life cycle, guys. Here, whatever, for example, humans also have a life cycle, right? Human life cycle, same like that as a. If any software you need to work on that, or you need to build any software or anything, they have one of the life cycle will be there. That is a software development life cycle. So here under that we have some methodologies will be there. Okay, under that we have some methodologies will be there. Sequential methodology, iterative methodology, evolutionary methodology, and agile methodology. Okay, here you need to write that methodologies, guys, here. Okay, here you need to write that methodologies. So, and under that we have some models also will be there. So what is the difference between that methodology and model? So here the methodologies means it's a set of guidelines, guys. Okay, nothing but like it's a rule book type. Okay, that methodologies. So and the models are to follow their guidelines. Whatever the methodologies have a rules and everything, right? So these models, okay, these models they follow their rules and everything, and they achieve that functionality. Whatever the functionality is there, just achieve that functionality to follow these rules and everything. Okay, so this is the difference between that methodologies and models, guys. So under that methodologies, we have a four methodologies: sequential methodology, iterative methodology, evolutionary methodology, and agile methodology. Here you need to write that in the eighth question. You need to write the four methodologies. You need to explain that four methodologies here, guys. Okay. So the next one is the models. So we know how many models will be there. Waterfall model, V model, spiral model, scrub model, and RUP model. So you need to write that five models here, guys. Okay, you need to write waterfall model. What you understand that waterfall model, you need to write V model also. spiral model also, and scrum model also. You need to write all these models here, guys, in this ninth question. Okay. In that eighth question, you need to write that methodologies. Okay. You need to elaborate to explain that methodologies and everything. And in this ninth question, you need to write that models, guys. Just a second, guys. Um, Yeah, here you need to write that models you just explain and write that four models and four methodologies. That's it. No need to write no more thing. So you need to write that what is in a waterfall model. Okay. So what are the steps we under that? What are the steps in that SDLC? What are the stages will be there? Like requirement gathering. Okay, requirement analysis. Okay. After that, what we need to design phase, and the next one is the like a development phase. Okay, once the development is completed, what will go to the testing. So once the testing is completed, so that is a what are the stages will be there, SDLC methodology. So that is nothing but the stages. So under that we have some methodologies and models, right? You need to write that, explain that methodology only. Okay, you need to explain that methodology and write that one. So in that waterfall, whatever that a waterfall you understand, you just need to write that waterfall only. No need to write no more thing. Acha. So now you need to explain that the models, the concepts, right? Can you please unmute yourself? Think Premlata, right? Premlata?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now we got all the questions, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I thought we need to explain the scenario in all those four models. I
Just
thought that.
we are giving some guidelines here how to write that thing. Exact
Okay.
answers we are not explaining here. Okay.
Oh,
How to
okay.
write that applications and everything. Okay.
Okay. We just need to explain the models. What is what? That's it.
Mm.
Okay, ma'am. Got it.
Yeah. So this is the waterfall V model and spiral model and Scrum and RUP. So you need to write that thing, guys. Here, just a second. I drink a water once. Just a second, guys. So, okay, guys, now you understood this SDLC methodologies and models, right? So, you need to write this methodologies and models here. Okay. So, what is the waterfall model? Okay. What are that V model, spiral model, and Scrum model, and RUP model? And one more thing here, you can see this sequential methodology, iterative methodology, evolutionary methodology, and agile methodology. So in that simple way, that sequential means like if any phases or anything will be there. So end of that, for example, if any project, like for example, like if any project has in a 2 or 3 years of that project timeline. So by end of the day, they want to deliver that project. Okay. That is nothing but like a sequential type. Iterative means we know the project will be split into that multiple modules. Okay, keep delivering like a back to back that particular client. So each and everything, each and for example, if the project is 5 years, so each year we just need to deliver that project. That is nothing but like an iterative. Okay, that evolutionary means first of all, like for example, they're giving like a frame of that project we are giving to that. Okay, and after that they keep adding that functionalities and everything for that project. So that is nothing but like an evolutionary. Just I'm giving like an overview, guys. Okay, so that's right. Okay, nothing but like an agile. We need. We know. We definitely continuously we are delivering the project. That is nothing but like an agile. We know continuously we are delivering that project every 2 weeks or 3 weeks, right? So that is nothing but like an agile. Simply, I'm explaining this one. Okay. So same like that also you need to write that waterfall, V model, spiral and scrum, guys. Okay. So the next question is in a write a difference between that waterfall and V model. So here you need to write that differences, guys. That main differences. So what is a waterfall is a low cost and V model is an expensive. And one more thing in that waterfall, what are the phases will be there, right? So each phase is completed, then we'll go to that next phase only. But in that V model, that development and testing they will conducted like parallelly. Okay, so that is in a V model. It will be go to like in a V shape. Okay, and here move to that linear way in that waterfall, but in that V model, don't move in that linear way, guys. So this type of lot of differences will be there in this waterfall and V model. So whatever that waterfall model that extending like in a V model, guys. So both are same, but we just need to, this is an extended version. Like waterfall is an one of the thing. Okay, just understanding purpose, I'm explaining this one. So this is an extension of that particular V model for the waterfall. Okay, so you need to write the differences here. Okay, so here you can see that according to you, which model methodologies will suit for the project. Okay, so which project, okay, which model you are selecting for this project, you need to write. And one more thing, why you are selecting this project, I mean like why you are selecting this model also you need to write the two reasons at least. Okay, so for example, I'm selecting like a waterfall for this project. Okay, for example, I'm selecting the waterfall. Actually, this is a waterfall project. You need to select a waterfall or V model, guys. Okay. So why you're selecting for this why you're selecting V model or waterfall model? You need to raise it reasons also. Okay. So the next here you can see the prepare the gang chart. So gang chart is nothing but like a guys, it's a process report of the project, guys. Okay, this is a process report of the project. And one more thing, who will prepare that gang chart? Project manager will prepare the gang chart, and sometimes business analyst also will help to prepare that gang chart, guys. Okay. And one more thing, we have two ways to create that gang chart, guys. Okay, that is a one of that resources wise. Okay, and the next one is a weeks wise. Also, we can prepare that gang charts. Okay, so you need to prepare in that Excel sheet format. Otherwise, you can use like a MS ratio. If it is not able to can do, like you can prepare in that Excel sheet. So this type of only you can prepare that Excel gang chart, guys. So here in that weeks wise, so here we can see that a project manager will be there. Okay, project manager from the starting to that ending. Okay, from the starting to that ending of the project, he will be involved each and everything, and the business analyst also. Okay, so the developers when will come to the developers. So once that phases will be completed, like requirement gathering and analysis for that waterfall project. Okay, so in that middle of the project he will come, and that is supporting. So that supporting heads and operations also supporting team will be there, right? So they're involved from that here to here from the ending of the project. And the testers, once the development is completed, will come to that in that testing also will come there. Okay. And the next one is a network engineer. He is also from the starting to ending. And database admin also will come. You can give that a database admin also. Who are involved in this application, you need to prepare that Gantt chart, guys. Okay, based on your project. And one more thing, weeks wise also you need to prepare that gang chart. Weeks means nothing but like so from the first week to 10th week, for example, requirement gathering. Okay, next 10th week to 20 week to 29th week, we need to prepare like a something requirement analysis. Okay, something after that, what will come like a 38 to 40 development, sorry, design phase. 40 to 50, 65, it will be development phase. 65 to 65 to like a 70, like a testing. So after that deployment, after that sorry, UAT and deployment. So this type of things you need to prepare that way only. Okay, whatever you just prepare one gang chart. Okay, I'm explaining the both things, but you need to prepare one chart. Okay. So the next one is the write that fixed bid and fixed bid versus building projects. Okay. So the fixed bid projects is one of the which like it's a fixed bid means I will explain the simple way only. That is a fixed bid is nothing but like in a time and budget will it will be fixed, guys. Okay. So here, the fixed bid project is one of the which is service provides agrees to that develop of specific scope of the work of the fixed price. In that earlier I told you, like if the scope of the works or deliveries or timelines, that is also it will be fixed. So in this fixed bid projects, but in the building projects, okay, who are the resources we are working for this project? We just pay that bills. Okay, the client will pay that each and everything in this building projects. Okay, that is nothing but like in the building projects. Whatever you understand, like fixed bid and building projects, you need to write here. Okay. So the next one is in a timesheet, guys. Okay. So timesheets. Here you need to prepare each phase. Okay. Each phase you need to prepare like in a timesheets for the requirement gathering, requirement analysis, design, development, testing, UAT, deployment phases. You need to prepare each phase. You need to prepare each timesheet. Same like that. Okay. Same. So that number of that okay task. For example, per day 8 hours we have a work, right? As an employee, I have an 8 hours work per day. So today, just assuming, so this is the task I am working today. Okay. So in that requirement gathering, so business analyst, I'm a business analyst. So I'm working this tasks today. Okay. And the next one is an actionable items. Whatever the actionable items also I have mentioned here. And the next one is a starting time and ending time. For example, this is an identify the stakeholders and a meeting with the, so this is my task, what I'm doing here. So actionable tasks also we have mentioned. Meeting to that list down of the stakeholders, something like that. I'm working here. Okay. From the 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., I'm working in this task only. So 1 hour of the duration. So this is the way you need to prepare the timesheet, guys. Okay, this is the way you need to prepare the timesheets. So, for example, per day 9 hours or 8 hours maybe work, right? So you just remove like in half an hour or 1 hour lunchtime you need to remove, and remaining you need to prepare this timesheet. Each phase you need to prepare one timesheet, guys. So this is the requirement gathering, and after that you need to prepare like a requirement analysis also same like that. But that tasks and actionable items it will be changed. Okay, because that require design phase that designers they will work on it, right? So each and every person in your companies also they're same, right? Each and every person they fill their time sheets, whatever they work, so they fill the time sheets. So starting time, ending time, and duration of the time. So at least you mention like in a 5 tasks at least per day. Okay, you need to mention this thing. Each phase you need to prepare each time sheet, guys. So this is the prep-1, guys. Prep-1 part 1. So in this prep-1 part 1, you need to write that 14 questions, guys. So this is the way you need to write that. You need to prepare your document for that prep-1 part 1. Okay. So guys, if you have any doubts, please drop in the chat box. Okay.